Hi, Madam Landlady here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm super excited because today's video is a very interesting topic. I'm going to be showing you how you can make a lot of money for yourself using the first mover strategy in real estate. I'm also going to show you how you can know emerging locations near you, and as a bonus I'm going to show you about 5 different locations that you want to rush into. Nobody is talking about these locations, so I'm going to show you these 5 locations that you can rush into right now and make all the money on the table as a first mover. So you want to stay to the end of this video. So if you are new here, welcome to the channel. I promise you that on this channel I'll share tips with you that will help you grow your net worth through real estate investment. And of course, if you are part of the family already, welcome back once again. So let's dive into today's video. First of all, who is a first mover? First movers are those who buy into a location first before the entire crowd comes in. They are those who buy the virgin lands. They are those who buy developments at the early stage, at that point where it was not even attractive, at that point where people look at it and say, oh, it's just bush. They are the first movers, and there are a lot of advantages that comes to you as a first mover. So many of them, I'll mention a few for you, but first of all, let me give you a number of examples so that you can relate to this topic. When you want to buy a drink, one of the first brands that comes to mind is Coke. When you want to eat noodles, the first brand that comes to mind is Indomie. When you want to buy diaper for your child, the first brand that comes to mind is Pampers. Why? These brands were the first movers in their various industries, so therefore they have gathered a large market share before the competitors comes in. Now, they don't have to be the people with the best product or the best service, but because they were first movers, they already have an edge in the marketplace. Now, this same strategy can be applied in real estate. Now, the number of benefits that you get to enjoy when you buy a property as a first mover, I'll give you a number of them. Number one, you enjoy the low price window. Let me give you an example. There are properties today selling for 100 million, 300 million. I've even seen a property here in Lagos, Nigeria, selling for 1.5 billion naira. Do you think that these properties began at those prices? No, these properties were bought by their owners for major amounts of money way back. Now, they were first movers, and now, as long as they have held these properties, they are able to sell at higher prices. Now, this brings me to advantage number 2. You make a lot of returns on your property whenever you choose to resell. Now, imagine buying a property for a few thousands of naira, and after holding for 10 years or 20 years, you are reselling for billions of naira. That is what you enjoy as a first mover. Now, number 3, as a first mover, you enjoy the best locations. You get properties in very strategic locations, and you enjoy massive land grab. Why do you think you can go to the location today and you can't get any land in front? You can't get any land along the road. You have to go inside. Why? Because you were not a first mover. Only first movers get to enjoy strategic positions. Anybody who is coming late, like the late arrivals, get to go behind. Don't worry, there'll be an access road for you to go inside. But the advantage of you being a first mover is you get massive land grab. Why do you think you can go to a location today and you can't even get more than 2 acres of land? So imagine you want to buy up to 3,000 acres of land in a particular location and you can't find it. Why? You were not a first mover. It is only in first mover locations that you can get massive land grab. By the time the location gets overpopulated, you can only get a number of square meters there. Now, these are the advantages that you enjoy as a first mover. Those who make money in real estate are the first movers. They make their money from the late arrivals. And let me tell you a number of cities to look out for. Okay, I'll leave that for the last. Let me tell you how to know emerging locations, how to know locations you can get into right now and be a first mover. Number 1, availability of vacant lands. Whenever you see a location underdeveloped with a lot expanse of lands, that is a location to look out for. Number 2, whenever you see huge government interest, foreign investors, private investors coming massively into a location and they're developing free trade zones, universities, airports, any kind of commercial development at all, that is a location you need to get into. There is something that they have seen that you may have not seen, but that's a location you want to get in and tap into the wealth. Number 3, better means of transportation. Whenever you see the government expanding the roads, fixing the various means of transportation, that is a sign, because transportation is a very important factor of production, and it's also very important for commerce. Without transportation, there cannot be commerce. So whenever you see the government expanding the roads by 6 lanes, fixing the railway stations, fixing the waterways, that is a sign. Recently, the Lekki Epe Expressway is currently being expanded by 6 lanes. The Ibadan train station was also commissioned, that was late last year. When you see the government having interest in transport systems, fixing the roads, fixing the waterways, it is a sign that development is going somewhere and you need to get there. Now, lastly, follow the news. If you need to know emerging locations where you can rush into, you need to put your ears on the news. You are going to hear the announcements. You're going to hear things like the government opens up ABC in Kwara. The federal government opens ABC in Lagos State. Just some weeks ago, the Lagos State government opened an agricultural and logistics hub somewhere in Ketu Epe. Why Ketu Epe? Ketu Epe is largely underdeveloped. Why Ketu Epe? It is a sign that development is going somewhere. So follow the news. I hope that with these few tips, I've been able to convince you, or not to confuse you, that this is how to know emerging locations. And when you see any of the signs, get in there and be a first mover. Now, concluding this episode, let me give you a few communities or a few states that you can get into right now and be a first mover. I'll give you number 1, Ibadan. Ibadan is one city to get into right now and invest massively in their real estate. I can assure you that development is coming in there. It may not look like it now, but give it 5, 10, 15 years. Another community to look out for is Asaba, Uyo. In Lagos State here, we have Epe, we have Ibejuleki, we have Agbara, Okwafo, Ikorodu, Badagry. These are locations you want to get into. Like I said, it may not look like it now, but give it time. And properties there are very affordable. Like I said, you enjoy low price window when you're a first mover. Properties here are selling even below 1 million naira. You can get properties in these locations, and a little above 1.5 million, 2 million naira. But in a few years, they will never be this affordable again. So you want to get in there, get massive land grab, position yourself in strategic locations, and in a few years from now, when you are reselling your properties, you will be prayed for Madam Landlady. You'll be telling me, thank you for giving me these insights today. So thank you so much for watching till this point. I really hope that you've learned something. Drop a comment for me in the comment section if you learned something from this video. Also do well to share this video and let other people also get to learn, okay? And also come back again. Do want to subscribe if you have not subscribed, and come back again for more videos like this. God bless you. I'm Madam Landlady here, and I'm committed to providing decent housing solutions. I'm committed to helping you grow your net worth through profitable investments in real estate.